based on the fact that Fontaine is coming out soon. So let's rate Genshin Impact characters. Hello everyone, it's your girl Luna, and we're doing Genshin Impact tier list. Why? Because I wanted to do a tier list, and the Danganronpa ones confused me. Because there are some things in Danganronpa that I don't know, and unfortunately that covers quite a bit of characters, and yeah. So that's fun. So anyway, we're gonna do a Genshin Impact tier list. As you see, we've got I need them in my life, A tier, I'd pull for them, C tier, and I'd never want. Why did I leave A and C tier? I am lazy, and I think that's just a little bit of an upgrade and downgrade. So yeah, we're getting straight into this. Aether! Can I pull for Aether? Aether, roundabout, Aether has the ability to change his element, which is really good, which is really good. However, some of them aren't that good. I'm looking at you, Electro Aether, but then some of them are gosh damn brilliant Dendro Aether. Also, his storyline, pretty good. His backstory is nice, very nice. I mean, he is the MC, and we do play as him. I'd say I would put him as an A. I would put him as an A. I'd pull for him. I'd have more. I would more likely pull for him than a character that I'm neutral over but would like. I have more incentive to pull for him if he had a banner. Albedo! I like Albedo. I like him as a character. I like his voice actor even more. I like his backstory. And he has a lot of potential with his story. The only issue about Albedo is that he's a Geo character. And I can't stand Geo characters. If you look at all of my teams, the only Geo character that I would likely use is Guro, and that's because I sometimes need a bow character. I got Farazan now, and she basically does everything that I need with a bow. So I like Albedo. Would I pull for him? No, I do not pull for him. I wouldn't really pull for him. I like him as a character though. I put him in I'd pull for him just because I like his character a lot more. So I'd probably pull for him just for his character, but he is a 5-star, so the likelihood of that is no. But there is potential for me possibly pulling for him because of his character and backstory. Let's just go there. We're never gonna get a banner with her on, let's be honest. Let's be honest, we're not. She was a one-time banner, and yeah. Amber. I feel like everyone does this. No. The only reason I use banner, like everyone, like a lot of other people, is that, let's be honest, you need a fire bow user in certain points, so she's like your only bet. If they had another pyro bow user, I'd probably use them over Amber. I wouldn't pull for Amber. I would not. I wouldn't. I don't use her unless I really have to. And my Amber isn't built at all, so that's fun. Ito. Same thing. With Albedo. He's Geo. I'm not sure what user he is. I believe he's a Claymore user. I haven't actually used Ito before, so I'd pull for him. I'm pretty neutral in him because I haven't. his banner hasn't. I haven't seen his banner in all the time that I played. Wait, that could be wrong. I haven't done a trial run of his character. That's probably more accurate. I believe he was with Wonder. But I didn't do trial runs for characters for that banner, I believe. So I have never actually witnessed the strength of Ito. And I don't really know what the fandom sort of like take on him. I know that everyone really likes his character, but I've never really seen anyone use him. So I would be interested. I'd be interested. Barbara. People like making fun of Barbara. I'll be honest. Barbara, you've saved my life many times. I appreciate you, and I would pull for you. I'd have more incentive to pull for you, I'll be honest. Only because she's a great heal. Her damage is shit, but she's a great heal. My friend at the moment is trying to make Barbara trying to make Barbara like a built attacker. I can't remember the actual term. I'm sorry. I'm fake. I can't remember the actual term. But my friend is trying DPS, that's it. Trying to make a DPS Barbara at the moment. She's struggling a lot, but she's actually going pretty good with it. Beto. I had Beto and people swear to God on Beto. Yeah. I don't mind. I don't use my Beto. I have Beto. I don't use her. I haven't really built her that much. See, there's a lot of characters in my Genshin that I have that I just have never used at all. And when I mean never used, I haven't even done trial runs of them. I haven't even used them to see what they're like. They're just there. Ningguang and Beto. I'm sorry, you two, but I want to use Beto. I want to, because I like Claymore users. I mean, my main DPS is fucking Razor. I think that says something about me. I like Claymore users, and I don't mind Electra characters, but they work well with my team anyways. So I'd like to learn Beto, but I don't have much of an incentive to, since I have Razor. He's my boy. He's my Claymore Electro user. I like him. Bennett. People also swear to God on Bennett. I've never used Bennett. I don't have a Bennett. But I'd pull for him. If there's nothing else, I'd pull for him, and I wouldn't be upset about it. I don't have a Bennett at the moment. I don't know what he's like. But people swear to God on this dude. Chongyun? That's his name, Chongyun. I'd pull for him. I really, really wanted him in the Liyue character festival thing. The Liyue Lantern Rite Festival, where if you completed like the story quest, I believe, you could get a free character, and I really wanted Chongyun. Actually, now I'm thinking about it, it should be an A tier then. But I do really want Chongyun. I do. I don't know why. I have a thing for cryo characters. I like the whole cryo collection, which is why I'm very excited for the new Fontaine character, because I like cryo characters, especially when they're cute. D-Luke. The only reason why I'm putting him in C is literally because if I don't really do wishes on the standard banner unless I'm trying to get constellations for my Kaya, because I'm trying to build Kaya at the moment. So if I got D-Luke on the special banner, I'd be so pissed. especially if it's a 5-star that I'm going after. This is the same for any character that is basically standard banner only. It bothers, it annoys me. I mean, I don't like Mona because of that one reason. Due to his character, not bad. I don't have much of an incentive to pull for him, but I see that a lot of people really like using him. So I don't have much of an incentive, but I'd be okay. I would be disappointed, but I'd be okay. Diona. I have Diona. I haven't used her at all. I have like zero incentive to get her. She's a shield user. She's cryo. I like cryo. I love her. I love her feisty personality. However, I don't need her. I have Layla, and Layla is like, if you don't have Zhongli, go with Layla. Just go with Layla. Layla's shield is really good. So if you don't have Zhongli, go with Layla, and I've got Layla, and she's built to heaven and back. Honey, she is built. I don't need a shield user, especially another cryo one. Eula. Do you guys want to hear a funny story? So Eula's banner just came out. Actually, it came out like a couple days ago. And me being the funny person I am, I had a couple of wishes left over. I believe like 5 or 6. So I just did a bunch of single pulls, and I got Eula on my last one. I didn't even really want Eula. I was hoping to get another Razor, but I got Eula, and I was just like, oh, oh, the character that a lot of people have been waiting for, and that I haven't really been super excited for, I just got. Okay. This has ruined my chances for 5 stars now. God dang it. Honestly, I'd pull for her though. I'd pull for her. I don't have much of an incentive to, but I'd pull for her. She's cryo, and she is a part of the cryo babes. No one understands the cryo babes, but cryo babes are cryo babes, and we love them. We love the cryo babes. So I'd pull for her, just because I have much of an incentive, unfortunately. I will try her out in Genshin just because a lot of people have hyped her up to me, so I'd pull for her. I like Claymore users, and I love cryo users, so I'll have to go at her. I'll have to go at her. Fischl. People love Fischl. I have too many Fischls. I've been disappointed because of Fischl, and for that one reason, I would never pull for her. She has never been my first, second, or third pick, and every time I get her, I am disappointed in my existence. So, gone you. I'm not really a bow user. 5-star bow users are just like that thing that is a possibility, but I know that I'd never use them. Like, I'd never use them. I probably use Venti only because I've been able to have trial runs with Venti, and I do enjoy Venti's gameplay. Ganyu, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I've had a banner with her, period. So I have less incentive to pull for her. Just because she's a bow character, but she is very pretty, and she is just lovely. She is a lovely character. Goro. I have Goro. That's it. I have Goro, and I wouldn't be sad to get constellations of him, since he is one of my 2 bow users that I actually use. It's either him or Farazan. So, there's that. Hu Tao, my beloved. I need them in my life. I was so disappointed when her and Yolen's banners were out. I was fucking pulling for them. And you know what? I got jack shit. I believe that's when I got Mona. I believe. I remember being so fucking sad. Like, oh my lord. I went to my friend immediately after, and I was like, I fucked up my chances. I fucked up my chances of getting Hu Tao. And I believe it was like the last day of her banner, so I couldn't like get her again. So I was very sad. And Jean. I haven't really seen Jean. I've never seen anyone use Jean. I don't know. I don't know what Jean gameplay is like. Kind of seen for Ito, but except she's in the standard banner. So it's sort of like when I see her, I am immediately disappointed in my existence. That sort of vibe. Kazuha. My friend swears to God on Kazuha, and I trust their opinion. So I will put Kazuha in A. I have a bit more incentive, just because I know that a lot of people love using Kazuha. So I'm there. Kaya. I need the constellations, okay? I need the constellations. It needs to happen. I need the constellations. I'm trying to build my Kaya at the moment. And I need the constellations, guys. I need the constellations. Give me the constellations, please. Ayaka. I actually really liked Ayaka. I don't have her because I of course went for Shenhe, but I used Ayaka as a trial character, as a trial run, and oh my lord, I can understand why people love her. So if she's available, if she's available again, I will try and pull for her, unless there's a character more higher up than her, as of the other banner. Probably never. I have Alhaitham. Alhaitham and her have very similar abilities, so I'm not really missing out on anything, except for the fact that she's Electro and he's Dendro. I'm not really a huge fan of Alhaitham's ability either, so it's sort of like, eh. And I'm not really a terrible fan of her. I don't really care for her. And also because, standard banner, I'd be disappointed if I saw her. Very disappointed. I am very happy that I haven't gotten her yet. Klee. I've heard many stories about people who regret pulling for Klee. I've heard many stories. And every time the Klee banner is there, I'm just like, I ain't pulling. I like Klee as a character. I love Klee as a character. Would I pull for her? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. She's a little bomb expert, but I don't really see that working for me in the long run. So I would not. I actually wanted her. When her banner was up, I really wanted her. Well, a banner that included her, I really wanted her. I don't know why. A lot of people like her, and I sort of like her as well, and I want to, like, see her. I haven't done a trial run of her either. I just wanna know what she's like. I just wanna know. Lisa. I think this is a very fair assumption. Lisa is dog shit. Lisa's dog shit unless you have the patience to, like, properly build her and properly give her a go. Apart from that, she's dog shit and I hate her. Lumine. Lumine is sort of the same as Aether, but we're not 100% sure of that. So I would put her in A tier, just because I would like to see. By the way, I'm going off like the proper canon of Aether being MC and Lumine being the sort of villain, sort of. So I would like to see Lumine as a playable, and I would love to see what sort of playable character she would be. Mona. I'm sorry, you stopped me from getting Hu Tao. I don't fucking want you. I've tried to build Mona. I don't know what to do with my Mona. She's on my backup team. I still didn't know what to do with her. She's just there. She's just there. Ningguang. I like her. I like her. I kind of like her ability. It's a sort of like shield thing. I kind of like it. The rocks, not so much. When you see a character being like OP in like plot, it's just like, damn, I hope they're OP as a character, as a playable character. Nope. No. Which is extremely disappointing. I wouldn't necessarily want Ningguang. I wouldn't. But I do appreciate her ability a bit. Kinda cool. I wouldn't pull for you. No. I have like 2 of her. I don't want her. I have C1. I don't want her. I already have a shield. I'm happy with myself. People are gonna be shocked with this because Chi-Chi. My only answer is that I have nostalgia because of Chi-Chi. I don't really pull for Chi-Chi. I wouldn't be upset if I got her only because of nostalgia. Like, my account was made because I kept seeing trailers of Chi-Chi, and she was adorable, and I loved her at first sight, and I only made my Genshin account around that time because of Chi-Chi. And then I left it for years until like last year. So I wouldn't be mad if I got Chi-Chi. I wouldn't mind Chi-Chi. Raiden Shogun. I've seen my friend use Raiden Shogun. She looks badass. I love her. I'd be very interested in getting Raiden Shogun. I'm not really. I'm actually gonna put her down here, only because every time that I see one of the Archons banners, I'm just like, do I really want them? Huh. Ooh. Yeah, Razor's up there just because my main boy. Rosaria. I fucking want Rosaria. I've been so unlucky. Whenever she's on a banner, I've had the worst luck. And I never get her, and I'm so disappointed. Rosaria is one of my cryo babes. I love her. I love her. Kokomi. I want Kokomi. I want her. I want her. I don't care. I want her. I want her to be on my backup Dendro main team. I want her. I want her. I want her. Sayu was my first child character, and for that reason, I'd pull for her. I'd pull for her. She is my first child character that I got, and I'm not really upset. She's fun. I don't use her at all, but she's fun to just move around. Shenhe, my queen, my wife. I adore you. You are the love of my life, and I'm so happy that I got you. I think it's known if you followed like my Genshin series that when I got Shenhe, I literally like broke down. I literally broke down. I texted my friend immediately, just like, I got my wife. I got Shenhe. Fucking love her. I fucking love her. Not really. I like her. Don't get me wrong. I like her. I've never used her, and I didn't really like her trial run either. And I have 2 main constellations on her. I think I have her at C4, C5. Tartaglia. Sure, I'd give it a go. I don't really have a reason to give it a go, but I'd give it a go. Toma. Don't build Toma. Venti. As I said, Venti is like the only Archon that I'd pull for. I'd be honest. I wouldn't hate it if I love her. She's like my main pyro user, because I have no other pyro user that I use more than her. And she's still like my substitute. Like if if I can't be bothered to deal with leveling up or, you know, thingy Alhaitham, I will just have her on my team. As just substitute until I can work on Alhaitham. That's it. I use her a lot. Shao. Everyone really likes Shao. I've never used him. I need constellations. That's all. That's all. No. We're going quick because I'm getting tired. Yai Miku. Not really. Not really. Not really. No. Yanfei. No. Just straight up no. Bow user. My one excuse, bow user. Also no. I have no reason, just no. Okay. Zhongli. Okay. Ayato. Okay. I don't know why. I've done trial runs of Ayato, and I love his style because it's so easy. I like an easy character, and he's Dendro. I mean, come on. I have my Razor and a Dendro. I'm happy with life. The only reason why I don't use Kuki Shinobu is because I can't fucking level her up because I'm not in Inazuma yet. So I can't level her up. But if you guys have watched my early game, Genshin Impact, I used her so much. It was her and Kaya. Those two were like my two mains at the beginning of Genshin. So I was so sad when I couldn't level her up anymore. I was just like, no, why you do this to me? No. Yolan. Not really. I choose Hutel over her, but a lot of people do love Yolan, and I understand it. She has quite a dumpy. Haizo. I'll be honest with you. When I found out that Kazua's banner had Haizo, and I literally missed the whole banner because I just didn't want to play Genshin at that time. I was so upset because I couldn't get my boy. One of the only reasons why I really wanted him is just because I want to kick the F out of my enemies. That's it. Tainari. I've never used Tainari. I don't know what he's like as a bow user. But I like his character. So there's that. Kale. No. Same thing, bow user. I don't know. I have Dory. I don't know how you fucking use her. On her trial run, I literally gave up using her and just used Lisa in her trial run. I believe Lisa was the other character in her trial run. I believe I just ended up using the other character because I just couldn't. Candace, you know what? Actually, you know what? Yeah. I don't know why. I've never seen anyone use Candace. I'd like to see that. Side note. People say they regret pulling from Sino. I've done his trial run. And I actually really enjoyed using him. I actually so sad I didn't get him, really. Yeah, I'd like him. Her head may be empty. She may have no brain. But my god, I like her moveset. I like her play style. I like it. Just because everything becomes wet. Just because Hydro, wet, me, Electro, Razor, perfect combo. Layla, she's my queen, and I appreciate the constellations. Nahida, I've used Nahida a couple times. I think she's the only Archon that I've had multiple trial runs with. So for that reason, I'd go a bit more, but I don't have much. Pharaoh-san, the other bow user that I use. Just like, yeah, I don't mind Constellation of him. Wanderer. I've used Wanderer like 2 times trial run wise. Love him. Alhaitham. Here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing. I bully Alhaitham. I do. I enjoy bullying Alhaitham. But Alhaitham is the pain in the ass to fucking level up. I hate fighting the boss that I have to use to level him up. And I will be honest, I have no motivation to get his constellations. He's just there. Yayo. I do want her. Just because she's cute and I want to throw things at enemies. That's it. Dia or Dia. I don't know how to say her name. No, I will be honest, I was one of those people who were super excited to get her. When I saw her moveset, I was like, no. I also did her trial run. Her trial run isn't that bad, but I wouldn't. I still wouldn't. Mika! I haven't probably used Mika. I have probably used him. I have him at like C2. I just haven't used him. Baiju. For some reason, I really want Baiju. I think it's just his moveset. Kave. Put all 3 of these Dendro characters in here. Just like, damn, I want these 3 Dendro characters. They're the newest Dendro characters as well. And they're pretty good. I haven't seen people use Baiju, but I have seen people like Kave and the cat girl from Inazuma. So I am very, very interested. Look at everyone. Okay, by my calculations, I like Cryo and Animo. Fucking hell. Although we do have some down here. Mainly Cryo. But I do like Dendro as well. I'm looking at this. We have some Hydro as well. Hydro's pretty strong. God damn. We've had no Hydro except Mona down here. That's pretty good for Hydro. Right. Let's have a look on our last tier list. So I'm looking at this. To be honest, this is pretty accurate. Yeah. I'm thinking, would I change anything here? I don't think I would, actually. I think this is pretty much how I feel about these characters. Probably put Zhongling in A tier though, probably. But apart from that, I think this is pretty strong. I think this is pretty how I react to characters and how if I would pull them or not. So yeah, this is pretty accurate. I just realized how little there are of fucking of Geo characters. Just damn. Okay. Damn. But yeah, this is it. This is my tier list of if I would pull this character. And yeah, I think that's pretty accurate to my feelings. Tell me what characters would you want to pull and what characters you would never want to pull. And for the characters that I said I don't really know the game style of, if you guys do, then please put it down below. That may change something in the tier list. But yeah, that will be it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed and see you guys next time.